So in the last couple of videos, I gave brief descriptions and brief examples of, human beings that understand natural law. They're usually referred to as angels. In most religions, most shows, most lores, most games, even in popular religions like Christianity, if you actually read the Bible, angels are never winged creatures. They're all appearances in Christianity, angels are usually human. The the most known example being when Lot met an angel at a fucking while he was drinking, and then he did what he did to his daughters. Well, his daughters did that to him, but I'm not going to go into too much detail here. The main thing I want to focus on, if you have angels who are supposed to represent immortality, agelessness, eternal life, and then you have gods who are supposed to represent death, destruction. Dragon Ball even calls a lot of its gods, G-O-D, gods of destruction. This acronym doesn't exist in Japanese. They're just called Hakaishin in Japanese. And people get angry at me when I use the original language for these shows. But the main reason I want to show this clip from Dragon Ball Super is it perfectly describes how gods actually are. Zenou arrives, right? This is his multiverse, and he doesn't even know who caused this destruction, right? So it's clearly demonstrating that gods don't know anything other than to fucking destroy. If the God you believed in actually had any sort of power, and you called your God for help, this is what would happen. Watch carefully.
おっとなんだよ先頭じゃんカヨシ様この世界の全王様ってまだいるんかな
全王様ですかもちろんおいでだと思いますよ何者であろうと全王様だけは倒せません
なるほど
何を考えている
ここの全王様にも聞くかなこれうわ全王様本当に聞いたよーく来てくれた
全王様はあこの方は
全王様宇宙で一番偉い神様よ
君誰僕のこと呼んだ
あおら悟空っちゅんだ
ふーん何これひどいね何もないね君がやったの
違うあいつがやったんだ
ムカつくね
だろ
どうなるんでしょうか
予想もつかん消しちゃった方がいいんじゃねえか
そうだねこんな世界
はみんなタイムマシンに乗れ早く海王神様も逃げんだ
小橋様
ブロアトラックス何やってんだ早くタイムマシンを起動させろ
こんな世界消えちゃえ
Y'all better wake up, man. These little cartoon shows, they're telling you exactly what the fuck is going on. If your God actually had any kind of power and you did a prayer, right? Because that's essentially what Goku did. I mean, Goku didn't literally get on his knees and pray, but he pressed the Zeno button, right? And then what happened? Zeno shows up with his little as above, so below uniform on. In Japanese, the kanji literally just reads Zen, right? Because it's Zen, which means all, and O, which means Lord. So Zeno was literally the Lord of all. So he presses the Zeno button. Zeno shows up again, totally showing that gods are clueless. Did you do this? No, this guy did it. Now, did the god of Dragon Ball only get rid of the problem? No, in typical god, psychopathic, genocidal, narcissistic fashion, God had to get rid of everything. So Zeno, he flashes his little beams, says Kono Sekai Kiete, and which basically means this world disappear. And Sekai can be translated as a bunch of different ways, but in this specific context, he doesn't erase the world. He erases the entire multiverse of that future timeline. And yeah, this is what would happen if your god was real, if your god was alive, and if while your god was alive, your god actually got powers. Because God's ultimate power is the ability to deceive and the ability to destroy, but God usually doesn't destroy on his own. God usually gets his followers to do that. But in Dragon Ball Super, they show perfectly, if God actually had power to destroy, God would destroy everything. God has tried to destroy everything. That's why God is going now. Because all that energy, this ain't no fucking anime, guys. This is real life. In real life, you have real rules, real natural law. And a basic rule of natural law is that all energy you put out eventually returns to you. If you live your life destroying shit, intending to destroy shit, it is you who will be destroyed.